Now that we know how to submit your paper anonymously, I want to go through the peer editing process because it can be fun for you and educational as well. So let's go through the process. Like I said, it can be fun, it's educational. You can have varying levels of skills reading and editing your paper, so just keep that in mind when you read the comments. But even if you're not sure if they're correct, make sure you read through your submission and see what or if there's something there that is difficult to understand. Clarity is important. There are 3 steps to peer editing. First step is compliments. You don't have to be cruel. 2, make suggestions. Just don't say something doesn't look right. Make a suggestion. And 3, write down your corrections. And that'll deal more with the grammatical and the spelling and so forth. The first rule of peer review is stay positive. Remember, you're helping them and you're helping yourself, because you're going to read some papers, you're going to see mistakes that the other individuals are making that may apply to your paper as well. And hopefully whoever's reading your paper will give you the same positive feedback. You can write something like, you love the topic. It's an interesting topic. There's a lot of things you can say to compliment the writer and make sure that they feel comfortable allowing you to read and making comments to their paper. Suggestions. Give this author specific ideas and say, instead of writing it like this, maybe if you added this word or removed this word or changed a word, it would have been a better choice and it would have provided clarity to the paper. Here's some areas that you can look at. The word choices. What did the author mean? Did they say to, T-O-O, or T-O, or T-W-O? Make sure you check all the words as you read through the process. Use details, for example, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling. Organization. How well does the paper flow? I know you're only getting the first page or maybe the second page at the maximum, but how does it flow, or how are the transitions from one paragraph to another or one sentence to another? Are the sentences too long? Do they just run on? I've seen them, one sentence run half a page. That's not good. We need to make sure they're short, precise, and to the point. And the topic, does the author stick with their thesis? If you're only looking at the first page, you may see them transition into the first paragraph. But make sure there's a clear transition that you can see where the author is going with their paper. If it's 2 pages, you'll see you should have absolute clarity of what the author is intending to research and analyze. Making the corrections. The 3rd step in peer editing is making the corrections. Spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, mispunctuation, capitalization, all those are things that you should be able to pick up in the peer review. If you already see someone's made comments about those missing items, you can just agree with the other reviewer or your other peer. But make sure that it's documented somewhere. If you see where they've missed capitalization, or there's punctuation errors, please let them know. Now, we have people that have completed their literary classes, and we have students that are taking RISE in English. The punctuation, I think when you read your paper with its corrections, pay attention to the punctuation. Someone that's at the lower level of their Englishes may be incorrect, or they may just miss something. Make sure you identify every grammar error you see. Even if you think it's wrong, make a statement that you think it needs a comma or it doesn't need a comma or semicolon. And then the author is going to have to determine if you're right or wrong. Stay positive. Be specific. Don't be vague on your statements toward their paper. And complete all 3 steps. Compliments, suggestions, and corrections. Don't just stop and stay positive and give vague answers or suggestions. Complete all 3 of these steps and you will have a good peer review process. And you will enjoy it. I'll see you in class.